Good afternoon. Welcome back to your place of chill that happens to be the coffee company. It is a big game today. It is United States of America versus England. So we're doing a sort of a pre-match chill. I have invited Jacob from the United Spurs of America if he turns up or if he's not drunk from last night, because yesterday was Thanksgiving. So anyone that celebrated yesterday, happy Thanksgiving to you all. If there are an American in the chat that wants to have a chat before the game, you are all invited. You are all invited just to have a laugh. It's all fun between us Spurs boys at the end of the day. It's a bit of banter. Let's all have a bit of fun. I'm going to have a coffee because I really need a coffee. But let's have a look. Let's see who's in the chat. Big up Phil P, Ric Flair himself. Woo! Big up, sir. Big up, Phil. Hopefully you're having a great day. Music's a bit loud. I'm sure there's a joke about Coffee Cove wanting revenge with a Boston Tea Party. Damn right. This is the coffee party. One love to all Tottenham lovers and friends where they may be. Big up, Phil P. Big up, Phil P. Mr. Ian Ferguson is in the chat. Big up, Ian. Hopefully you're having a great day, buddy. It's that day, sir. Let's banter each other. Let's do it. Let's have fun. Let's have fun. It's going to be a great day. Afternoon, Stuart. Big up, Stuart. Hopefully you're well. Big up. Wish I could stay. Have to run over to my parents' place. Damn. It's because you're afraid of the trash talk that we're going to be doing. Boo! Boo! Let's have a coffee. How's everyone doing? How's everyone doing? I'm going to have a latte, I think. I'm going to have a latte. Let's have a... Bang, bang, bang. A whole lot of latte. How's everyone doing? How is everyone doing? Today we've been cleaning a lot. We have really sorted this place out. We need to do a bit more, which we will do after the stream. But we are in organisation mode. We are actually doing some work on the place. So we're just trying to find places for everything so we can have a bit more order in here. We're having a bit more order. I think I've done a good job today. Daigle's on. Tap, 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 Daigle. I should be having words. I even asked him on today's show. What is he doing? What is he doing? Well, it looks like Daigle's not coming. I thought Daigle was going to turn up. I did invite him. How dare they stream at the same time as the coffee company? How dare they? Afternoon, Graham. Afternoon, sir. Big up, Five Guys. Big up, Five Guys. Afternoon, Andrew Gregory. Big up, big up. I don't think Daigle was actually on that stream. Who knows? I'm going to send Daigle the link anyway. I thought I already sent him the link. If I didn't, WhatsApp. I thought I sent him the link. But either way, at the end of the day, if people want to be horrible to the coffee company, they will learn their lesson. Just like Kim says, or else. Or else. We are going to have a good time. Either way, we're going to have a good time. Hate this shit. Be out, Bobby K. Enough time to say hello to the world's best barista and all you lovely people. Have a great weekend and come on, England. Be out, Bobby. We're going to batter those Americans. We're going to destroy them. Where's Ian when you need him? Mess with the cough and you are one and don't get no sex. Absolutely. It's the way to go. I wonder where Jacob is. I wonder if Jacob is not even woken up yet. Brian has texted, hasn't woken up. Lol. It is what it is. I think Brian says he's going to go. I think Brian can't do anything, really. I think Brian needs to visit the hospital. Jacob is dreaming of leaving Traore. Either way, Jacob did warn me that he might be on the sauce yesterday evening. But if he doesn't turn up, we're going to his stream later and we're going to abuse him. That beautiful man and his beautiful hair. How dare you be better looking than all of us, you dirty, dirty man. Big up, Jacob. Hopefully he gets to turn up. Always love having a chat with Jacob. How dare he, though? How dare he say Ben done good, better than all of us? We're going to promote his stream anyway because we're good mates anyway. So, hopefully he turns up. I made the thumbnail and everything. Big up, Eugene. Big up, Eugene. Hopefully you're well, buddy. Big up, big up, big up. Yeah, let's have this coffee. Let's hope 3 points tonight and through to the knockouts. Absolutely. The only things I'm hoping for is a very tasty beer at the beer shop. It wouldn't surprise me if my uncle calls me in the next couple of minutes just to have a go. Achi, shalom, shalom, Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom. How are you, buddy? You good?
Good. We're chilling out. We're hoping that Jacob turns up, which I don't think he is, to be honest. But it's all good fun. He did say he was going to be having fun, so who knows?
Yeah, like I said, I saw you here by yourself. Obviously, as you mentioned, I will be going shortly probably to the hospital. My dad, unfortunately, has been taken to hospital and is be spending a few days there. So I'm just waiting to see what's going on. I'm waiting to hear from my mum what's going on. He's still waiting to be put on a ward.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but until I get that message, I can spend some time with you.
Absolutely. You're not on a stream on another stream, are you? Because I've seen your name being banned.
Yeah, no. So Sava is doing his Friday huddle that is normally with me. Yeah. But Kuva's doing my place, but he's kept it as Brian, Sava and Brian's huddle, and then put in brackets Kuva.
Yeah. All right. So what we need to do is we need to go after Kuva. So everyone, go and abuse Kuva.
So yeah.
Everyone do that.
Listen, Ben, when I say to you that I'll try and get onto a stream,
yeah.
If there's a stream I'm doing, it would be yours.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you know that. And like I said, I was going to do Savas today, but I just don't know. It starts at 4, and I just don't know what's going to happen. I don't want to leave people. And I thought you had Jacob with you.
Yeah.
But I can't have you sitting there all stream by yourself.
It'll be fun. I sit on my own anyway most of the time.
I'm such a good guy, aren't I?
Yeah, such a good bloke. Everyone big up Daigle in the chat. Big up Catman Jess. Big up
Catman.
Everyone's wishing your dad well wishes.
Oh, thank you, people.
Stuart's apologising. He slandered you because you were on another stream, but you're not.
People should know me better.
Yeah, they should. If you're doing a watch along later, I will join you. I am not doing a watch along later. At 6 o'clock, I shall be leaving this place and going to my local watering hole, New Breed bottle shop for all your alcohol and non-alcohol needs. So I will be going there, spending some time with my friends and watching the game because they will be showing the match. Really, they should show the match. They are showing the match on the telly. They should live stream because it'd be hilarious. Big up Level Earth. I've never seen you in this chat. I don't know if you were someone else, but big up anyway. Big up, big up, big up. The man like Daigle, big up. Phil P. Big up, Catman. Full Ball is saying England 4, USA. This is the first time I've ever agreed with anything Full Ball has said. Bloody hell.
What's he saying? 4-1?
4-3. 4-3.
4-3.
That'll be stressful, but I hope so. I always like an entertaining game.
I think my sister asked me what she thought my prediction would be today, and I said if the America of the first half against Wales turn up, I think it'll be a hard-fought 2-1. If the second half America turns up, I think it'll be 3-1 us.
Yeah. I think I can only see an England win tonight. The US are a good team, and I think they've got some really good players in that team. But I think we just got it over them. Apart from our centre backs, our players are all better than theirs. I think. Yeah,
I think on that, you may have a point. But they listen. It's also, you look at it. I was looking at Winston McKennie because Will was talking to him about him a lot, and I take on board what Will's saying, and Will thinks a great deal of him. Like I was talking about Tajon Buchanan. Got to say, in the one game that I saw him, obviously, which is Wales, I haven't seen him throughout the season for Juve, or it's not Juve, is it? Or is it Juve? Sorry, and over the years past. But from that first performance, I didn't see anything really there. That's just one performance, so I'm not going to judge him on one performance. But yeah, we've got to have enough to beat them. But you say that Wales today have just got to show that nothing is certain in this World Cup.
Wales are terrible. Wales are awful. They are one of the worst teams I have ever seen in my life. I mean, I know we're going to beat them on Tuesday. That's a certain for me. They are terrible. They are, mate. And you know what? As well, you look at it. How that red card wasn't a red card immediately. Yeah, I don't know. It was full Gazaniga versus Chelsea, but without the funniness of it being against a Chelsea player.
Mate, it was brutal.
Yeah.
Absolutely brutal. But listen, to everyone who I tweeted as well, Kiefer Moore, who came on and said, I can't wait to knock out England. Karma is a bitch.
Yeah. And I like Kiefer Moore. I think he's brilliant. He bullied us.
Oh, big time. Big time. And it's like, you know what? Focus on yourself and then start giving it. Don't start giving it and then this happens. Again, we'll wait and see what happens tonight. Obviously, I'm in the studio tonight with Danny Kiriakou and Simeon. Ben is otherwise engaged. Yeah. So we're the three of us tonight, which should be a lot of fun, and hopefully it'll be an entertaining game.
Should be fun, and hopefully Danny isn't telling all the England players his usual catchphrase of we need, even though I do like hearing Danny in his catchphrase. I think it's brilliant.
Exactly.
Bale's injured and no way playing over 90 minutes against her. Bale looks awful.
Oh, he's come onto this stage. Yes, he got the penalty and he's going to take the penalty. And yes, he got the assist for the penalty. Yeah. But the Euros, he was tearing it up a couple not this year, it's just gone, obviously, the Euros in France when they got to the semi-finals. All right, that's what, 6 years, bloody hell. 6 years ago now, and obviously he's got older, but yeah, he's had the opportunity to play on the world stage, and he's not delivered, has he?
No, he's not delivered at all. I mean, I feel sad because it's the end of his era. He's playing in the MLS, which is it's not a farmers league. There were some brilliant players in the MLS, that he's there for a reason. He's not there because he's there to exercise competitiveness. They went there and he won immediately.
Yeah.
It's not the same. Brian, is your WhatsApp active according to you?
Yeah, you sent me saying, but actually, because I came here in a rush because of my dad, I haven't got my tablet, so I've got your message, but I'm on my phone as we speak. I saw the message come through, but I can't respond to them because obviously I'm on the stream.
Yeah, I don't even think I've jinxed myself, Phil. I think Wales are awful. As long as we play on the floor, unlike what the US did with them, the US played long ball against Wales, which is idiotic. If we play on the floor with our pace and our quickness of feet, with Mason Mounts, Grealish's, Madison's, we should Bellingham. We should run rings around them. In my opinion.
You got to remember that win against Iran. I completely forgot to ask the game that Madison wasn't like the whole big deal about Madison playing, and I'm one of those fans that love him. He weren't even on the pitch, so he's still to be added, and he's bang on form as well. So who knows if he'll play tonight, or they'll rest him and start playing him nearer the knockout stages should we get there. Yeah. But we'll see.
Yeah. Wales need the Welsh FA needs an absolute overhaul. I know they've only a nation of like what's the population of Wales? 3 million, probably, maybe slightly more. They should be better. Being that close to England and they play in English leagues, they should be so much better.
They should. I mean, has Rob Page bitten off more than he can chew? Obviously, getting there was a huge thing for that country. Yeah. But like we saw with Alphonso Davies taking that penalty for Canada, when you're on that stage and the world is looking at you, you've got to remember those players are living in the shadow of being the first team in 60 years.
Yeah.
That's got to be weighing on you, that you want to give yourself a good performance, you want to do proud for your nation. And this isn't like when you watch it, this is the World Cup where billions of people are tuning in to watch you. And that's got to get to you.
I'm going to look up the population of Wales. What's the population of Wales?
One sec.
Wales. 3.136 million. So no, it's much smaller. It's 3 million people. Only 3 million people live there. Madison is still out. Unfortunate. No Wales players born in England yet. No, it's not, Stuart. It's not. Surely we'll play a weakened team if we win tonight. We don't need to play. I think we should keep them fit. In a tournament, you need to keep the blood flowing. You need to make sure you're on top of things. No stagnation, no weakened teams. Yes, we can use players like Aaron Ramsdale. We can use players like Carl Walker. Hopefully he's fit for the next game. We can use these players, but we can't compromise the team. Otherwise we could thereabouts. Brian has gone. I don't know where he's gone, but he must have had a phone call or something. So we will see Brian in a bit, I think. But yeah, if we turn up against the US, we should beat them. They're a decent team, and I know there's loads of people in this community that really, they've got some good players. Aaronson's a really good player. McKennie, I have to look at their squad. I can't remember. But they've got some good players in their team. And they're fast players, they're aggressive players. We just need to make sure we turn up. It's better said than done, though, right? England never turn up when they need to turn up. Let's have a look at the United States of America squad. Let's see if we can download it and place it. United States... just US men's national team World Cup squad. I need Miles. Miles was very good at this last time. Where the hell is Miles when you need him? I need a picture, Twitter. Need a picture. Right. They have Horvath, Sean Johnson, Matt Turner, Cameron Carter-Vickers, whoop-de-doo, Serginho Dest, very good player, Shaq Moore, Tim Ream, Anthony Robinson, DeAndre Yedley, Joe Scally, Walker Zimmerman, Kellen Acosta, Tyler Adams, who's a good player, Luca De Torre, Weston McKennie, Brendan Aronson, Yunus Musa, Christian Roldan, Jesus Ferreira, Jordan Morris, Christian Pulisic, Gio Reyna, Josh Sargent, Tim Weir, and Haji Wright. So that's their squad. They've got some decent players in there. We should be beating them. We should be beating them. Against Wales, USA were diving into challenges, so they will need to be careful. Good stuff. I mean, I hope they do dive into challenges because we'll walk around them. Didn't realise it was 8 million. 10 million sheep in Wales, and whoops. 10 million sheep, yeah. 8 million. Against Wales, yeah. Let's hope England wins now. Absolutely. They should have Sylvester Stallone in goal. He's a great goalkeeper. Great goalkeeper. I need to get a napkin. I need to get a set of napkins. But yeah, how's everyone done today? Where is everyone watching the game? Are you watching with family? Are you going to the local pub? Where are you going? Are you going anywhere? Are you going to a box park? Are you going to one of those big thingamajigs? We will be at New Breed. I love New Breed. Everyone knows I like New Breed. And hopefully it should be a laugh. We will need to do a bit more tidying here though. I'm still not happy with how the shop looks. I've been focused today. It's probably one of the first days I've been really focused for a long, long time. I'm going to take the printer off the work surface. I'm going to clean under the printer. I've cleaned the service. I've organised that over there. We've done it. It's crazy, really. This still looks a bit crap, but I need to find some places. I'm going to bin some more of this coffee. Find somewhere to put it. And we'll look all right. We have been in cleaning mode today. We need to find some more places. We're organising. Hopefully I can wait to watch it. It is what it is. It's a real shame. I've seen Ozzy, Pele and Bobby Moore playing for the same team. Absolutely. What a team that was. They weren't going to do it. No one was touching that team. And Michael Caine as well. Don't forget Michael Caine. Can't forget about Michael Caine. He was the star player. There was no way any team was stopping Michael Caine and Bobby Moore in a team. I only told you to, etc. Yeah. But we've had fun today with the cleaning. It's about time I did some cleaning, but there's still more to do. More to do. Oh, my side hurts. My side hurts. Yeah, I think my nerves on this part of my body have started to repair themselves, which is why it's now starting to hurt. Big up Moondog. Big up Moondog. Hopefully you're well, buddy. And big up Nick, Barry Shaw, Ranjwalk. as he's now known as. Big up, Nick. Always more to do. Absolutely, there's more to do. Always more to do. We want to be organised by the end of the day. It's about time we did it. We need to put this picture up over here. We're getting there. We're already much happier with the way it looks. I might even take one of the stuff and put them away as well. Just clear the space. Just clear the deck. Got to go. Go to sleep, everyone. Catch an hour later. Have a great show. Great stuff. Big up, Eugene. Thanks for coming along. But yeah, I'm excited for today's game. I'm still not Tottenham excited, but it's better than not having anything at this rate. At least there's something to look forward to. Let's put those away. I've got some of the history of the coffees I've done. Get rid of those. Put that in the archive, which is here. (3-1) England and an American fan meltdown, yeah. Aussie busting out the rainbow flick, yeah. I think these might be able to go in the archive as well. Put that there. Much nicer. Much better. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. No problem, Brian. No problem, Brian. But yeah, how's everyone done today? How is everyone feeling about the game? Where did I put the Sith? It doesn't. I'm not bringing that up on stream just in case. I don't want to have any problems. I've got my Sith. My family's going to be so proud. They're not. They're going to be like, finally, you bloody did it, you idiot. About bloody time, you lazy prick. You're probably right, to be honest. Sometimes you need to push yourself to do it. There. But Brian will be back very soon. He's just on the phone at the moment. Put this over there. So organised. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Big up, Roy. Hopefully you're having a great day, buddy. Should be a fun watch today. Hope it's an exciting game. May the best team win. Big up, Roy. Hopefully you're having a great day. I was in Tottenham excited when Richie smashed in that scissor kick. What a goal that was. What a goal. I was on, we were streaming on Tottenham on tour. And everyone was like going about the chat. It's like, oh, cool, Richie scored. And then, oh, Ledley's fallen over. No, don't fall over, Ledley. I think Ledley can go over here now. Ledley can go next to Reginald. There we go. There we go. What a goal that was. What a goal. Big up, Richie. Or as Bob calls him, Boo Boo. What a goal that was. All those people that said they don't rate Richarlison and he's a crap signing, they are, in the technical terms, in the mud. There is a reason why Richarlison is Brazil's starting number 9. Anyone that says otherwise is wrong. Big up, Richie. And please come to the coffee company. What a goal. What a goal. Netherlands scored already. Oh, I didn't realise the Netherlands were playing. Let's have a look. Cody Gakpo scored. Cody Gakpo's a player I'd have at Tottenham. Apparently a really good goal as well. So that's nice. Good to know. So much better. So much better already. Need to... Yeah, that's the next job. We will do that after the stream. We will do that after the stream. Take the printer out. Just make sure it doesn't turn off again. We really need that printer working. Oh, let's see. I can't fit that there. Jesus will stay on the bench. Lol, absolutely. Need him to open the bag and get him. Yep. Most impressive player so far after first round of matches. Oh, great question. Everyone put your answers in as well. I'm a big fan of that kid, Tajan Buchanan now after watching him and after being with Brian. Speaking of Brian, there he is.
Yeah, so, sorry about that. Phone call came in. I had to take. I can't say that I've got about 10 minutes, and then I've got to make moves. But yeah, so sorry about that. What have I missed, or where are we?
Stuart's got a great question saying most impressive player of the tournament so far for you.
Do you know what I mean? I've just seen the Dutch guy Gakpo score another goal. He's right up there. But you know what? I'm going to have to say Jude Bellingham.
Yeah, he's possibly, yeah.
I've got to say Jude Bellingham. And if I go another way, and people will be shocked with the name I'm going to say because he's an Arsenal player, I'm going to say Saka.
Saka's been very good as well.
Came back into this tournament, and obviously we know what happened in the last tournament and the last kick of a ball that he had in the tournament. And I'm not one of those, listen, when Saka plays for Arsenal, I wish he misses every single shot he takes. I hope never wish injury on them or anything like that. But when he's got an England
shirt, we're backing them.
Exactly. I'm not against these fans that don't support or cheer goals or things from opposing teams. I think that's ridiculous and quite frankly childish. Yeah. So yeah, if I had to, and I know that's me, an Englishman, saying, "Oh, Tajan Buchanan."
Yeah,
and quite a few of the mates. You know what? The Canadian that watch along, and I have to say, Ben, I completely forgot as well. And thank you for reminding me that I forgot our own stream when I was doing that. I was like, yeah, I might be here on Thursday for the 7:00 game. You're like, no, Brian, you're on Tottenham on tour. I was like, oh yeah. So I am.
So Chris is your lawyer and I am your planner.
Yeah, basically.
I'm your secretary.
So yeah. But what I will say is the Canadian team getting back into shape and being disciplined, and some of their last-ditch defending and those sliding tackles, which is a dying art in football. It needs to be. So a lot of them there, but also obviously you've got to say as well the side. God, Stuart asked one player. I've given about 12. I'm about to whack up. How you can't look if you want to talk team, then you've got to say Japan or Saudi Arabia, haven't you, for what they did?
Yeah. Brazil were fantastic, though. They were so exciting to watch.
Yeah, well,
they were so exciting to watch.
It's what you expect nowadays, though, isn't it? It's what you expect from a Brazil.
Yeah, Hakimi looked good.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
going to say Richarlison. I'm going to back my boy Richie and say that goal was phenomenal. What a goal that was.
Yeah, it was outstanding. And obviously, we were doing our stream, so we saw it in the back end after. And then I watched the highlights today. And you look at Richarlison's goal return for Brazil at the moment, and it's astronomical.
Yeah. It's why he starts.
Yeah.
It's why he starts.
Exactly.
And now we need to think about, is Richarlison, have we actually found a replacement for Harry Kane when he eventually goes into the sunset? I think we
have. Do you know what, Ben? Did you watch Sava's morning video?
No, I didn't.
So he actually put his daily thought and everything was like, do you know what, looking at it, and not saying he wasn't backing, he's not that impressed with Richarlison. For Brazil, yes, but Tottenham, no. And I can get where people come with that. I can get that. But people were saying, do you know what? Has this guy been brought in on the anticipation that Kane's not signing a new contract and getting a striker in this summer is whilst he's there, so when we lose him, people aren't like, haha, you need a striker, up price.
Yeah.
And then obviously the money we get in, if only if this is what Sav was saying, if that was to be the case, you can then go use that money on a creative mid.
Yeah.
And I hadn't looked at it that way at all. And it's food for thought, isn't it?
Yeah. I think I rate Richarlison. I know loads of Everton fans. Who would have thought there are Everton fans living in Loughton? But there was a few Everton fans that live around me, and they loved Richarlison.
Yeah,
they absolutely adored him. The way he runs about the pitch, how much effort he puts in. And we were talking with Danny afterwards, and he doesn't want people that try; he wants people that do. But you need people that try in a team, and he does try, he goes all over the place. If he's in that Tottenham team, he's going to be brilliant. Speaking of which, Jacob is in the building finally, saying, "I have risen from my bed of freedom and my slumber of star-spangled dangles." You've got the link, sir. If you want to come on for a bit. Brian is heading off, I think. Brian's got another phone call. So, it's going to be frozen for a bit. So let's remove that just in case. But Brian will be back in a bit, probably. If he's not, everyone's big up Brian in the chat. Of course, Tottenham on tour. I will always be the guy that promotes Tottenham on tour as well. Richie needs to be a striker, a true number 9. Look what he can do up the middle where he belongs. And he practiced that, and he practiced it. He knew that was going to happen, and he put it in the back of the net. So it's fantastic. Big up, Richie. Big up, Richie. Big up, Richie. And hopefully we get this man in a second. Let's see where he is. I've sent him the link. I've put the link for the United Spurs of America stream after the game in the link below, but we will definitely be putting it in the chat when we finish because we want to support all our friends. We're going to definitely support them guys over there because they're a brilliant chat. Mike and Jacob. And their Traore talk is always fun. And yeah, it's always brilliant. Let's finish my rest of my coffee and get to moving. Really enjoyed that. Yeah, big up Richie. Big up Richie. But yes, what's everyone else think of Richie? That was a goal. I can't. Give us a sec. Give us a sec. Go. We are back.
We're back, but we've got literally till the length till I drink this tea. Then I'm gonna have to make tracks.
Yeah, no problem, Brian. No problem. Yeah, Golden tournament. Yeah.
Golden tournament with Charleston. Yeah, but as we were saying, listen, as I'm saying, sorry, with Sava's comment.
Yeah.
It's food for thought now. I'm a fact. I wanted Jesus more to begin with. Big up, Graham, brother. Hope you're good.
Yeah.
We'll speak over the weekend, Graham.
Hopefully you're feeling better soon, Graham. Hopefully you're feeling better today. You wasn't so well yesterday.
Wish you better, brother. But yeah, what we were saying, Richarlison, do you know what? I think maybe if he gets told, let's just say he got told. Let's just say Kane did go. Not saying he is. Not saying that Sava said he is. That's not what I'm saying. Yeah. Let's say he did go in the summer and said he didn't want to sign a contract for whatever reason. We know the reason, but I can't be bothered to speak about him today. Yeah. He goes with Richarlison knowing, right, you're the top boy up top, and you're going to be the number one guy, and you are obviously you can have Son and Kulusevski or whoever beside you, but you are the number one striker for Tottenham. Maybe that will spur him on like it does Brazil.
Yeah,
because there is a real talent there. There is a real talent there. It's just giving him the belief that he's. I'm not saying that he's not appreciated at Tottenham already, but knowing that, right, I'm the top dog.
Yeah. We have got another guest just to have a bit of fun. Mr. Jacob is in the building from the United Spurs of America.
Jacob, you don't do that. You've got some shit on your shirt.
A little bit of red, white, and blue. A little bit of freedom.
You got
a little pyramid scheme of a company. Come on, that's all you need for America.
Yeah.
How are you doing?
How was your
Jacob, I just want to say I'm going to be leaving very soon. It's not because you've joined us. My dad's in hospital, so just wanted to say when I do say I'm going, it's not because you've got some shit on your shirt and you're going to talk all thing America.
I was like, as soon as I get here, of course Brian's got to leave. But big ups, man. I hope you're enjoying your trip in England. There.
Yeah. Do you know what? I'm still. It's weird. I've said this to Ben as well. Even when we were at his coffee house last Monday. There's still things I'm finding hard to settle into. I don't know what it is. I don't know. You know, seeing my nephews and my niece, unbelievable. Seeing the Tottenham Hotspur family, incredible. Being here and knowing that it's British team, those things are wonderful. There's just something that's not right. I mean, I've been here 3 weeks. I think it is now Wednesday. This coming Wednesday, and normally this is like, apart from the time with Bob, where obviously it became 3 months. This is like the end of my trip, and it's like, oh, I'm going back to Cap. Mate, my trip hasn't even begun.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm glad. I really, I think you being there, it brings out a certain fire in the Dagul that we've come to know. So I like when you go, you recharge, you get that battery full. So I'm glad you're having a good time.
Yeah, the only man that
so loudly. He doesn't have to shout so loudly. If he's
the only thing that recharges me when I'm here to get my fire is a certain person I don't want to talk about today because it's about England and America. That's the recharge. I'm a lot closer to that man. That's my solar power.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's up, Nick Collison, Stewart, everybody? How we doing?
Listen, Ben, I'm gonna leave you now. Because I need to start getting ready. But guys in the chat, love you all. Have a great weekend. If you're American, don't enjoy Friday night, but enjoy Friday afternoon, but enjoy Saturday and Sunday. Everyone, have a wonderful weekend. Thanks for the well wishes to my dad. I've only got one hand, so I'm going to have to do... Oh, wait a minute. I've got the tea. Who said a teacup's just for drinking tea? And as always, leaving out. And as always, come on, England.
USA.
I just love that in the chats you'd be like, "Can I get a little USA?" And then
just a little
one. And then everyone, well, me has been putting Canada things under it just as a laugh.
Yeah, Maria's been like, "Fuck you," and everyone's been. It's been a good time.
I'm just gonna be nice. I love you guys over there. It's a lot of fun.
There we go.
They go in.
Nick's got a little USA, just a little one.
Yeah.
USA.
How was your Thanksgiving yesterday?
It was great. Anytime you get food, family, mix it all together, it's always a good time. So
Absolutely.
Had way too much food, had way too much to drink. I was out here. I was actually out here in my living room last night watching a movie, and I fell asleep. Woke up at like 2 in the morning, just really confused and like, why am I not in my bed? And it was a good time. It was a good time. So,
It's always a
uh,
good time. It's so funny. I know the entire English side, but barely a few players on the USA team. Well, maybe tell us about some of them, Jacob. Maybe tell us
okay.
about some of them. That is why you're here. You are our man in the USA camp.
My feet are here in the
Yeah.
freedom soil, in the land of the bald eagles, so to speak,
Yeah.
the Grand Canyon
Oh,
of. Uh, Man, it was so our team when we played Wales, I think was a weaker squad than what you might see today
yeah,
because of the likes of a guy who plays for Borussia Dortmund, Giovanni Reina.
yeah.
He's quite a talent. He's quite a game changer. He's going to be huge for. I hope he starts today. I hope we see him start because he's a real game changer. I thought Sargent up top is also one of our weaker options. There was a player that got left off of our World Cup squad named Ricardo Pepi, who I think is actually one of our best American strikers. And then also, I like Haji Wright. He's a very tall, very fast striker. He can play on the left as well. He's a great talent. And then I think, obviously, the likes of Christian Pulisic. He's kind of he used to be our captain. He was our captain for a long time. He was America's chosen child. But
Why is he not
now,
captain anymore? Why is he no longer Captain America?
because Tyler Adams got that third leg, man. Tyler Adams has been putting in work. And if you saw the Wales game, he really commanded that midfield. Weston McKennie's great. Not taking away anything. I think he's one of our best players, Weston McKennie. But Tyler Adams has just been such a leader for that midfield and the back line that I think he really connects the back line to the midfield. Not so much the forwards, because I think the forwards are they need some work. But Tyler Adams, and we did get to see a little taste of Tyler Adams facing Harry Kane right before the World Cup break. We got to see Leeds versus us, and so that was something that I was definitely watching.
I was very happy when he got sent off.
Oh yeah, but see that's the thing. He's a very physical player, so he's always going to put in shifts, and that's the part that I think really people can rally around is the fact that he's a uniting voice. He's also he's a damn good player, and he's just getting better. He's still a kid. I mean, I remember this kid coming from MLS, and then he went to the Bundesliga, and then now he's in the Premier League, the best league in the world. So these are steps that each player has been taking. I think Weston McKennie is going to be the next to come to the Premier League.
Yeah.
Hopefully with Tottenham, that'd be.
I'd love to have Weston McKennie at Tottenham. I think he's brilliant. Even his Barnett's cool, I think. The red, white.
Oh, you like that red, white, and blue?
I like that.
He's such a cool guy because he came from the FC Dallas Academy, which produces a lot of this American talent that you see. Now, I do also love Weston McKennie because he's very much of the guy. Like at FC Dallas, they love Weston McKennie, but we don't talk about Weston McKennie at FC Dallas because what FC Dallas does, they have a certain program they want you to stick to, and then you can fly away. And Weston McKennie was like, no, I'm going to skip all that. I'm going to fly away. And we tried to like keep him here. And there was like this whole thing with him and the club and the agent. But he ended up, I think he went to Schalke or Hoffenheim.
He might have gone to Schalke. I will look it up for you, sir.
I think it was Schalke, but he basically was like, y'all, I'm out of here. Like, y'all can't keep me here. And he flew to Germany and just ended up joining some team, and he blew up from there and just got better. And then he went to
Schalke 04.
Yeah.
04, and now he's at Juventus, which you can't say he made the wrong decision. He made the right decision.
Yeah. But that's the thing. He's a great player, but he knows who he is. He knows his worth, and that I appreciate in a player because a lot of times when you're unsure of who you are, you're unsure of like your skill set or where you're going. Companies, organizations, teams, franchises, they'll try and take advantage of that.
Yeah.
And I think it really spoke highly of him to me because I'm also a guy who likes to go against the grain. They tell you what you got to do. Okay, well, here's how I'm going to do it to get to where I want to be. So that's something I definitely appreciated from. But I think our biggest weakness, the USA team's biggest weakness, would be the back line,
Yeah.
just because, as you saw, it doesn't matter if it's I can't even think of it.
Zimmerman or Tim Ream.
Ream. I don't like Tim Ream job. I've never liked him. I did buy into the hype. I was like, okay, Team Man Bun in the back line. That'll be fun.
Yeah.
And
Where's Tim
Zimmerman
Ream?
just give.
He's a Fulham boy, isn't he, Tim Ream? Where is he playing?
Is he with? Honestly, I haven't kept up with Tim Ream because I've seen him play in a couple like friendlies, and I was just like, I didn't think he was good. He doesn't even play for Fulham, does he? He just rides the bench.
He plays for Fulham.
Okay, I didn't even.
I know all these players apparently.
Well, Walker Zimmerman plays in the MLS, and he's, I would say, good for MLS. Not great, but on the world stage, I don't know a good player in MLS is going to translate to a great player in the world stage. The same thing with Jesus Ferreira. He plays for FC Dallas, so I root for him. I hope the best for the guy, but I think that was a mistake picking him instead of Ricardo Pepi, because he said Greg Berhalter, who is the American Southgate, he basically said, I picked these players based on merit, based on what they've done. And it's interesting because Ricardo Pepi was the reason why USA qualified. We were not scoring goals. Then all of a sudden, he puts Pepi in the team, and he gets 7 goals in 7 matches.
Yeah.
And we get qualified. So, and then he leaves him off the squad. To me, it just doesn't make sense. This is a guy who did move to Bundesliga from FC Dallas, and Ricardo Pepi. He went to Augsburg. He did struggle. The change of style was hard for him to adapt. But then he went to the Eredivisie, a team called Groningen.
Groningen, whatever.
Yeah, they're green. I know they're green.
Yeah.
And he's got 7 goal contributions in 8 games. So he's back to his normal self, and he didn't get picked. So to me, it's not the strongest team. I don't have a lot of faith in Sergino Dest. I don't have a lot of faith in his backup, DeAndre Yedlin.
He's awful. He's awful.
He's got cool hair and cool tattoos. That's about it.
If he focused less on his hair and more on his football, he might be half a decent player. Because I've seen him play multiple times with the Seattle Sounders back in the day, and he's rapid. Like he makes Carl Walker not look that. He's rapid, but his hair is legendary. Like the whole bloody lion hair look, and now but focus on your football, for God's sake, man. Like Weston McKennie can mess about with his hair because he's at Juventus and he's playing well at Juventus, and he's going to be moving to Tottenham hopefully in January. He can do that because he's got credit in the bank. DeAndre Yedlin has never set the world alight. I don't know where he is now. Is he in? Is it Turkey now? I think.
No, he was at Galatasaray. He's at Inter Miami right now, so he's back in MLS.
Yeah.
But Seattle Sounders didn't want him. He tried to go back to Seattle, I know that, but he's hoping that he'll finish his career in Seattle because that's where it started. I remember whenever he did his move to Turkey, I think it was from Newcastle to Turkey.
Yeah, it was.
Because he wasn't getting a lot of playing time at Newcastle. But he, at Galatasaray, he had a really hard time. I was reading this article about it. He had a really personally hard time, especially because then COVID, the lockdown happened out there. And he said, despite the lockdown, people were still at the bottom of his apartment building, protesting him, wanting him out of the club. And he's just like, this is a type of hate that I've never experienced before.
It's like, why they are. If you're not putting in performances, they want you out.
He said his wife and their newborn baby won't even leave the house because they're scared for their well-being. Yeah. And it was like this whole problem. So he's on the phone with his manager during lockdown, like, please get me a move to the U.S. or something, get me out of here. And he ended up getting his move
on any stretch of the imagination, but it's just, it happens. Delhi's the next person that's going to get that if he doesn't put in performances.
They love him right now.
Yeah.
I love Delhi. I can't bash on Delhi. I love me some Delhi.
we need to get onto that player that we both have an equal hatred for, and that's Mr. Eric Dyer, your favourite player today. Your absolute
Captain. England's captain. Come on. Captain.
I'm going for an Eric Dyer hat trick. Left foot, right foot, own goal.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going for an Eric Dyer hat trick of own goals if he starts.
Yeah.
But if Maguire starts, I'll say Maguire will get one and Eric Dyer will get a brace. Now, in all seriousness, I hope Eric Dyer starts. I don't think he will. Did he start versus Iran?
Harry Maguire had to go off because he was ill, apparently. I think it was he had heat stroke or something like that. He didn't feel well the entire game.
An 80-degree he had heat stroke in the 80 degree.
It's not hot here, Jacob. It's never hot here.
I'll tell you, I was laughing so hard, Ben, at that video that they put out of the England squad. It was like 82 degrees in the sun, and they were all like huddled around the misting fan, like, oh, I'm about to die. Like that shit. Bro, I grew up in Texas. Anytime I played any outdoor sport, like we would pray for 80 degrees.
Yeah.
80 degrees is ideal. So that's hilarious to me, that video. It's interesting because I thought that might play a bigger factor, but England kind of just took that game by the scruff of the neck.
Yeah. And they showed that Iran are a good team because they beat Wales today convincingly.
And that's a result. But that's a result to me that helps USA immensely, because if Wales would have won that game and we lose to England, that's it. Because England and Wales could go out there and just handshake and kick the ball about, tie, and they both go through, and no injuries. And I could see something like that happen. So for me, that was a perfect result. Keeps this group alive. Now the next thing that needs to happen is USA beat England, really shake it up, and really really make things. Bro, could you imagine if it's America and Iran that make it out of the group? Come on.
Who would have thought? I'm happy because Harry Kane would get a holiday.
I would like it. Let him rest.
Yeah, let him rest.
I don't need anyone sliding on his ankles. We need him.
But
so
at the end
I
of the
think
day, if England are playing a match, I want to batter the opposition team. It's no hard feelings for any team. Is England got to win? It's whether England turn up. I've been saying that to Brian just before you came on. If England actually turn up for once, it'll be easy enough for us, I think. I think we've got, with your defensive players of Tim Ream and Zimmerman, we should be having an absolute laugh with Bellingham, with Harry Kane.
Kane should be having fun like he's at the playground with those two defenders. But the only thing I think that's going to help is that, again, Tyler Adams in that defensive midfield role, he could be the X factor for our defense going forward because, yes, you saw what happened when Kiefer Sutherland, the guy who always haunts us, or me specifically, because he came out for Bournemouth and he looked like a world-class striker, damn near had a hat trick. And then he comes on for Wales, and their team just looked completely different. Our team looked completely different because of Kiefer Sutherland or Kiefer Moore, whatever his name is. Yeah. And so that was a little fun that he came on, and all of a sudden the game got flipped around and turned on its head because it was like, wow, this reminds me of Tottenham.
Yeah.
When you play an actual true striker who can, really be that presence in the box, it changes the dynamic of how a team's going to defend you. And I think Harry Kane should look at that footage and realize, hey, I can have a field day here if we play this right. But I'm hoping with the likes of Raheem Sterling that he'll muff it up. He'll just run down the flanks, do nothing, send crosses that are wayward. I'm hoping Harry Maguire and Eric Dyer get to play. Trent Alexander-Arnold, I love him defending this year. He's doing so good defending. I hope he plays. So, there's still some holes in England's squad that I hope we can take advantage of, because we definitely need to. If we can, this group could get shaken up. Things I would love nothing more than, come on, Nick, what is that? What is that?
And he's also saying USA going home.
Going home with the trophy, more like it. Come on.
It's one of those things. Your manager is rubbish.
Absolutely.
He went Route 1 football against Joe Rodon. If they're like, I don't think there's anything more stupid to do than put long balls at Joe Rodon, the beanpole, 10 million foot tall. He's going to head every ball out. Why would you go Route 1 against him? You took off all your technical players and went Route 1. I mean, if the US get knocked out of the tournament, is it the end of him as a coach? Or do you reckon they'll stick with him?
Honestly, there's a double side there. A lot of fans, we've been wanting this bastard out since before we even qualified. The reason he got the job in the first place is because his brother is the head of the US FIFA organization. So he got the job because his family fucking works in the building. Yeah. And so it's like he's unqualified, unproven. He's green behind the ears. He's trying to figure it out with a bunch of kids who are trying to figure it out. This is not the guy for the team. Like my wife hates Jurgen Klinsmann because she says he was an awful US men's team coach and that he ruined Landon Donovan's end of his career. Landon Donovan should have at least had one more World Cup in him, but he snubbed him from the team, didn't let him play because there was a little beef. So my wife doesn't like him, but at this point, anyone's better than Greg. Greg is literally like, I would even say worse than Southgate. Southgate's not great. He's not good. I don't agree with a lot of things. I think he picks his friends rather than actual, like Tamari. y'all left off Tamari, who's England's best center back.
I'd love to have Tamari at Spurs.
Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely. 100%. And I would love to pick players from AC Milan. Let's move away from Inter for a second and let's go pick some from AC Milan. Rafa Leao, that guy's world-class talent, and he's very young. This is why I fear for Spurs. Real quick to Spurs when we play Milan, because our right side is atrocious with Emerson Royale over there.
And they got Theo Hernandez, who is phenomenal.
One of the best left backs in the world.
Yeah.
And then you got Rafa Leao, who's one of the best left wingers in the world. Yeah. They're gonna dance on that man all day. So I do not look forward to that. But
do you think Bob Bradley would be a good US men's national team? He's done it before, though.
He's done it before. This thing about his style of coaching is it doesn't mesh well with a lot of like today's age young kids.
Yeah.
I think Bob Bradley would be good for a coach of like my generation.
Yeah.
Say maybe 10, 15 years ago, because I don't know if the players on the team would accept a coach being in their face, yelling, telling you what you did wrong and how to be better. Some people don't, like, everyone responds to different types of coaching differently. So
with a young team as well. With a young team, you need an arm around you.
Yeah, you kind of need a pat on the back, a little cheek grab, and a smooch on the cheek. You know what I'm saying? So this isn't the guy who's gonna make you feel good about yourself. He's scary. Bob Bradley's a scary bastard, and he coaches through fear. And so he couldn't even get that LAFC.
He was awful at Swansea, Brad Bobley, as I like to call him.
He was also not good at LAFC, and then now he's coaching Toronto FC.
Yeah.
And he coaching his son. His son plays for Toronto, and he gets to coach his son. So that's fun. But they didn't really do anything this year.
Yeah.
And they even picked up that dude from Napoli.
Yeah. Insigne,
Yeah, and they didn't do anything. So Bob Bradley, I don't think he's a good candidate. I just don't.
Yeah.
Not with this day and age kind of player. Like these kind of players, like Ben said, you need an arm around you. You need, words of encouragement. Bob Bradley doesn't seem like an encouraging kind of guy.
Yeah.
More. I see Stuart asked I love Ted Lasso. I would love for some Ted Lasso coach. Go on. I actually did that in FIFA.
But unfortunately, I do actually have to wrap up here because we've got to do some things. I've got to finish the cleaning. It's been wonderful to have you, Jacob. It's brilliant to have you. It's great that you turned up. We need to get you on next week when we're not so busy. Tell everyone about your show tonight. You've got a big show this evening.
United Spurs of America. We normally go live every Friday at noon 30, which is 7:30 for UK folks. But because England USA play each other in just under 3 hours, we will be going live on our very own channel directly after the match. So, Ben, if you got time, you want to call in and give us your 2 cents. Hopefully, it's you saying, "Oh, USA is so great; they dominated us." Eric Dyer's dog water.
Yeah.
I hope that's what. Or else it's gonna be a very sad live stream.
Yeah.
But I really feel good about this game. This is a game I've looked forward to since the groups were picked. So I hope to see everyone there. It'll be a fun show, regardless of the result for USA, regardless of everything. And plus, we're gonna have to talk about that Richarlison goal.
Yeah.
The Richarlison shift that was put in yesterday was immaculate. I loved
We
it.
have to talk about Rodrigo.
Mm-hmm.
We have to talk about that's the second Rodrigo.
Oh,
Rodrigo
you mean
Bentancur.
Bentancur.
We have to talk about him
Bentancur.
and Son Daddy, as you like to call him.
Yeah, I woke up at 6 a.m. for that match, and it was 0-0, and they were fouling Son a lot. I didn't like it.
Yeah.
But Bentancur was great. He had some really good possessions, holding of the ball. He's really looking like himself out there. The Bentancur that we've all come to love. So I'm really excited to see that.
But everyone get over to the United Spurs of America later today. I've put the link in for the show. Yes, he does score today. I put the link in the chat for everyone wanting to watch. Thank you all so much for watching today's show. Come on, you Spurs, up the England or up the USA if you're in that camp.
USA.
We will see you Monday. And as always, if you smell what the cough
is brewing.
Thank you all so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day. Good night. Cheers.